I'm going to show you how to build a vertical garden. Pretty basic system, pretty simple. This is the fittings that I offer on eBay. I'm going to do it in stages because I have to hold the camera with one hand, and I'll try to show you in stages how easy it is. Start by taking the base plate. It'll drop down, fit right into any 5-gallon pail. Add the base standpipe. Now, if you note that these fittings they're not real clean. They're right out of the machine. It's how the pipe I get. I make the fittings. I try to stay away from solvents, but they do clean up real nice if you use a little bit of acetone or nail polish remover. And you just slide the fitting in. Pretty basic. I accumulated some rocks. I'm sure you can get them anywhere, or you can buy a bag of rocks at your local hardware store. I'm going to go ahead and put them in. Add some rock, probably at least a half a cinder block. It'll add stability to your tower. You'll see as we go up with it. It'll be pretty stable with what you see there. Now I'm going to add a little bit of soil just to kind of let it pack in around the rocks, and just kind of build it in layers. Add your rocks so you don't end up with a void, because you can take advantage of the top of the bucket as its own container to grow in, and you don't really want a void down below, because then your soil will end up down and it'll turn into a mess. Now we're just going to fill it up. I like to just dump the soil in the top. Keep the level in the bucket a little bit lower, so as you dump, if you spill over, it really doesn't go anywhere. And just keep doing it in stages until you get all the way up to the top. You can moisten the soil a little bit. It'll pack a little bit better. I kind of add it a little bit at a time because you're not working with mud. So we have about 10 minutes in it. That's not too bad. Now we're just going to add a little water to the top just to kind of soak the dirt. I try different soils every time I do one of these, just to kind of get a comparison to what soils are better. It seems that vertical, your biggest enemy is try to have a soil that holds moisture. If certain soils, they'll dry out real fast. I've tried peat mixes and stuff. They do real well. This is a new brand that I'm trying today. We'll see what happens. I planted these about 8 days ago and started them from seed. Now I'm going to add that one. I think I'm going to plant spices and stuff in that. I got some beans, I've got some squash, some watermelon, and went ahead and planted some corn in the top. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll give it a try. So not too bad for a recycled spackle bucket that I pulled out of a dumpster and cleaned up. Added that to it, and now you have a 10-minute garden.